Yes, I am live. Hopefully, someone shows up early morning. I'll do this again. Let me fix this. How do you see me? Live in, we're 13 seconds in. Maybe I'll put a nice filter on my list. Beam, crush. That doesn't look good. No. Just leave it normal. Come on. Come on. I think I am. It is good. What else can I do? Share. All messages are visible. What's this do? Oh, I flip it. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to do that. Okay, just wait for the people to come in. We can discuss Smash Brothers, even though I should be doing this during the day, which I'll do this again. So yes, there we are. A minute in, I'm wondering if anyone will even show up. If not, I will just do the Snipiest fun Smash Brothers hour of nobody seeing me until it gets put on YouTube. Ha 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 ha. I wonder if that does anything for the comments, if I scare anything. No one's here yet, so it's live at night, or wherever you're at. You might be morning or midday. Okay. Okay, here we go. Two minutes in. I wonder how long I could go without anyone showing up. Probably quite a bit. Because it's at night. Fly. Get myself a drink. Hopefully someone shows up. While I'm waiting, I might as well fix this list. Okay, I will keep Impa there. Alucard's gone. There'll be those three. Impa will still be 71. So if she's a third party, I need to do third parties first. Phoenix Wright will be next. Okay, where's my list? Yep. Here we go. Start it right there. Going live. Going live. Phoenix Wright. Still keeping the same order. I will put the Doom. I'll put that next just because Doom Eternal is out now from the Switch. Then we do some Nintendo characters. Which Impa will be the first one of that batch? The next three. Wait, no. I'm doing it. Okay, now I have to do Impa before Doom. Because that'll be on Nintendo at that point. That'll be the third Nintendo character after Lloyd and Lilac. Okay, Nintendo then. Guess I'll keep it with the U. Maybe I should have did this in the morning. I'll do this again. This will be a test run, more than likely, unless I can get someone to show up. Okay. More Nintendo character. A lot of Fire Emblem characters. Nintendo Yoshi. No. Oh, I can't. Oh, that they technically have already deconfirmed them, haven't they? I put Byleth at that point. Must be 3 there. Then Doom Guy can be number whatever. I should cut out any Castlevania, given that I don't think we're gonna have any more after that, even though we're having such fun talking about their characters. See if anyone shows up. Anyone want to show up? Still I'm at 0. Need one more third party? Yeah, I think 2 actually. I'll get so we're closer. That would be something interesting to talk about. And then I'll probably do the Solaire guy. That's perfect to me, right? 3? Yeah, that's 3. Then I do Nintendo again. I'll put Dimitri in there. Nintendo. I need to put some more characters in this list. There's much Nintendo I can do. And I will put in Yarn Yoshi. And I guess I could do this at Pokemon Prep. So now we're back on third parties. At that point, I think I'll do Killia. Spoiling it for all of you watching. I'm sure someone on YouTube is watching me right now. That is creepy. Creepy, 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 creepy. Creepy. Oh boy. Creepy. And then need more. Why is this right here? It should be in with the old ones. Third parties? Yes, third parties. I think I'll move Chun-Li up. She's gonna be at the back end of that list. And then I'll do the guy from Dragon Quest XI. Now back to Nintendo again. Oh boy. Gray. I'll put Gray in there. At this point, the Nintendo list is mostly Fire Emblem. That's so sad. I'm not gonna do the changes altogether. Cranky still might be possible. I'm not looking at Nintendo characters unless I do. Unless I do more Fire Emblem or take ones out. Anyone here yet? I'll be back. No one's here yet. Okay. Let's see. What can I do? Watch TV. That's all the drawings, right? Yep. So hang a little bit. These are all in this. This is it right here. And I'm gonna have to pull some characters back into my list at this point because this is where I'm at. And it's only about 20 similar characters. It's better. I pulled out all those characters, which is sad. Not you guys though. You can go over because you're already being pulled out and pull out every other Fire Emblem, every other Castlevania character that's been on this list. That's not it. Is this it? Those are all the characters done. These guys are pulled out. The other characters are done too. Yeah, other videos. Has to be this one with that. Oh. What was like actually this one. Yep, this is it. Still no one's viewing. Ha ha ha. Seen that one coming. That's what you get for doing it at 2 in the morning. When most of the people probably on YouTube are either not fans of me or they're from other countries and probably don't know who I am. Even though I don't think anyone will know who I am. No, it's sad. Okay. Let's see. Who do we have left in this category of ones that I cut out? Anyone else? Oh, geez. Whoa. Oh. These are characters I cut. And these are characters I'm still considering. So it's time to put you guys. Nope, stop it, nope. This is the outdated one. That's empty. Smash Brothers. It's a lot of work to discuss. Let's see. Any more Nintendo? I just realized I don't have too much Nintendo. If this list is eventually going to be a bunch of third-party characters in the end. Should have some more Nintendo characters in here somewhere. Nintendo. Must redo my list so other people can see my list. Oh yeah. He's in here somewhere. Okay, these are Nintendo characters, right? Yeah. Might as well throw them in there. Wait, is there what's his name still somewhere? I'm gonna make it to at least 100. Even though some of these characters are cutting. A lot of them I already did. I'm gonna consider. There we are. I'll put you back in the list, dude. You're possible. No spoilers. 14 minutes in and no one's coming. I'll give it a little bit longer. I got someone viewing it. Huh! Someone finally came in. 2 people finally came in. If you're watching this, this is it's good. It's pretty good. Just doing a quick little live Q&A Smash discussion thing at night. So if anyone actually shows up, and I had a second person there, where the person went. What? No, you were here. I had two people. No. Did I even know who that person was? He said, "What's up, man?" I wonder if it's a subscriber of mine, or if it's just a random. Can random people find my live YouTube? Can they just go and search for me, or is it like the live is somehow presented somewhere? I had two people there. You saw it, YouTube. I had two right after. There they are. They're back. Oh, I know. I'm just. Thanks for actually finding me. It's just I know my channel is pretty small, but I've been doing Smash stuff. I'm gonna kind of just hopefully go online and discuss Smash with people. But what's been announced, and if anyone's actually watched my like newcomer Smash list and discussions and questions and ask me stuff and just a little something just to kind of see what's going on. Just wanted to throw something together tonight. So if you have any questions for me or anything you want to discuss Smash Brothers, feel free. Or if you actually watched my Smash videos, like my newcomer ideas, what do you guys think of them, or any ideas you want me to do for it? Because there's a lot of characters I still would like to talk about. Skull Kid, I would like to see Skull Kid. I've actually been wanting to see Skull Kid since like Melee, since Brawl, really, kind of thing. Like he was one of the characters I always, heavily pushed, like Majora, Skull Kid, and whatnot. I don't know how much I really want to see him in Smash Brothers, Ultimate, like the fifth one or whatever. But if he's in, it's still cool. It's a character I want to see. Well, I've talked. Let's see, some characters I've actually talked about in my series. I've talked about the idea. Well, obviously Simon Belmont and Richter Belmont, but they're obviously announced. So there were some recent characters I talked about in Ridley, and I've talked about. Let's see, who have I done videos on? I've done a video on Isaac from Golden Sun, various Fire Emblem characters like Elgard and stuff. I've done Crash Bandicoot, Shantae, Shovel Knight, Bandana D, Mona and Ashley from WarioWare, Dixie Kong, King K. Rool, numerous Nintendo characters, retro characters, third parties and stuff like Starman and Fire Hayabusa from Pro Wrestling, Muddy Mole, Excite Biker, Mike Jones, Takamaru and stuff. How many videos have I done so far? 67? I've done 67 characters so far. I have a playlist on my channel. In case you want to look at it, I'm just, not pushing you or anything, but if you want to watch it, there is a playlist on my channel of characters I've discussed ideas for, and I plan on going to at least about 100. I have numerous characters here, which is this entire line of paper. Printing it and wasting paper, killing trees. So yeah, if you have any idea of characters you might want me to talk about, you can just leave comments and stuff. I don't really know. Or if you just want to discuss other. Yes, this is thick, and there's also these ones, and wait a minute, yeah, and these ones. So yeah, that's about. I plan on doing about like 100 characters total, but I have probably printed off, and I'm thinking of ideas for about 140-ish. There's been a lot of characters that I cut out of my list, which is what you thought was a big book, this long thing. I just like to just think about ideas for characters in Smash Bros., who they work and whatnot. My videos are basically that I think of a character, why they make sense to be in, or why they should be included. Like moveset ideas, I don't go into full detail like people do, like moveset lists and stuff, but like what people would do for like a Final Smash, or some Smash attacks or special attacks. And then I do like a percentage chance for how much chance I can see them actually getting in. Some characters have higher chances, obviously. Some characters have lower chances. The highest, I've only ever given 100% to one character, and that's Rex and Pyra from Xenoblade 2. Because I do think I see him really getting in, even if it's DLC. Yeah. I mean, I did the same thing for Smash 4 when it came out, years ago. I did that was like, I never really got into the discussion and speculation and stuff with Brawl. I was really like, when Brawl came out, I was still fresh on YouTube. I came in 2006, and I was really young, fresh. I was still finishing off high school and stuff like that, and I didn't really get into the discussion habits for Smash Bros. Brawl. But when Smash 4 came out, I was going super, super, super crazy. Like for 2-3 years straight from when it was announced when it came out, I did like a million videos, and then I did something on the Smash Ballot too. So I think a lot of people that probably subscribe to me or have watched my videos have probably lately in the last couple of years come from my Smash Bros. Stuff. As sad as that really sounds, because I like to do other things than Smash Bros. But yes, numerous characters I plan to do. I plan on doing some of the characters from, I haven't got to them yet, and I'm not sure if I'm going to fully do them, but like Octopath Traveler characters, I'd like to talk about them. Some of the Tails characters. Lloyd Irving's coming up really shortly. He's like one of the next characters I'm doing, but like other characters from it too. I have numerous Fire Emblem characters I still would like to talk about from like Heroes and Three Houses. These 3 from Kirby Star. I'd like to maybe give a shot to them. What else is on my possible list? This list of the characters I'm not sure if I'm putting in there or not. These are the ones I'm actually doing. Some characters from Valkyria Chronicles, a couple more ARMS characters, and just I did Ribbon Girl, Spring Man, Twin Tail. I think those are the 3 I've done so far. Some Dragon Quest characters I'd like to actually talk about as well. Let's see, who else do I even have as an idea on here? But yeah, if you have any questions, you just want to discuss, not even my newcomers idea videos, but just want to discuss Smash Bros., you can just comment right there below. Ask questions or so. But yeah, when it comes to Skull Kid from before, I would like to see him, but maybe not as much as I was when I was like, during the days of Brawl and stuff and Melee. Because that was like when I was really into wanting to see Skull Kid and Smash Brothers. Oh yeah. I did do a video on all 4 of the champions. And I think Urbosa is the one I actually would really like to see the most, is Urbosa. And then maybe Mipha or I don't really. Daruk would be interesting, but I don't know how interesting a Goron really would be as like a big muscle-bound powerhouse slow character. I think Urbosa would be the most interesting of the bunch, but I think Mipha would probably be the most unique. And then Revali would be interesting too, like a bird with a bow. So yeah. But yeah, I have done videos on the 4 champions, and I do want to see actually one of them in Smash Bros. I think they're the most likely newcomer I would like to see in Smash Bros. Besides possibly if they do an Impa. But yeah, Skull Kid kind of like he was one of my top choices back then, but he's not really one of my most wanted Smash, newcomers for Zelda like right now, kind of thing. So there's that. Yeah, Impa. She's coming up shortly on my list. The next one I'm doing is Matthew from Golden Sun, and then Lloyd Irving. Hey, someone got a like. Hey. Oh, but yeah, Breath of the Wild. I'd like to see actually something else besides just Breath of the Wild, Link and the stage. I'd like to see like an assist trophy from it, or like somehow if they changed Link's Final Smash, which I know they didn't, or put in the champions or something. I would really like to see that. So like what newcomers do you want to see, like particularly? Villains. Let's see. We already got Bowser, Ganondorf, Ridley, King K. Rool, Meta Knight, and King Dedede technically count as villains, even though they're anti-heroes more so than anything now. What don't we have a villain for? We'd have to have a villain for something that's doesn't have a villain yet. So like a Fire Emblem or Yoshi. Pokemon Mewtwo's technically a villain. Technically, they count him as a villain, but really he's not. It's kind of funny that they do that. It'd be interesting to see a third-party villain, like F-Zero. Yeah, I would like to see an F-Zero villain. Like, people keep saying Black Shadow, but then and then talk about him being like an Echo, like Ganondorf melee kind of thing. But I think technically, if like a villain from them, I think the more interesting choice, even though the easiest choice would be Black Shadow, would be Deathborn, because he just is more menacing and more kind of evil and threatening and stuff. The bad thing about that is, how likely are we to see another F-Zero character if there's no new F-Zero game? Unless they do pull an Echo like Black Shadow. That's just what I'm thinking. Like, I would like to see one. I love F-Zero. It's one of my favorite Nintendo franchises, but it's sad we had a game since 2004. So that's what hurts, I think, the chance of them getting a character, really. Even though King Dedede now shows up, so... Kazooie, Undertale. Undertale would be interesting, but I never played Undertale, but it gets too much hate online for it. I actually like the concept of Undertale, and I'm probably going to play it when it comes to Switch. But if there is an indie character for Smash Bros. Now that they deconfirmed Shovel Knight, I do think it's going to be Shantae. I think Shantae is the obvious choice, or they might go for someone like Gunvolt, but Undertale would be kind of cool. Rayman would be cool for a third-party character, Joe. Not talking about, indie characters there. But yeah, Skull Kid would be interesting. Yeah, Waluigi is an interesting choice. I personally wouldn't have wanted him, but I think he would be interesting. And I think, I don't know about that situation. I don't want to get involved in the Waluigi situation because that's a hectic mess online right now. So yeah, any other characters any of you would like to see in Smash Bros. Or maybe stages, assist trophies, whatever that mystery mode is that we've seen in the direct. What that might be. I got 3 people viewing me right now. The most I think I've ever had in my videos for a live. Even though this is the first one I think I've done that's actually a major one. Like keeping going on for almost a half hour. Let's see, what other characters was I considering doing? What's his? Rayman would be cool. Gina would be interesting, but Heihachi, Skull Kid, Hades. I couldn't even read the rest of that before it faded out. Chorus Kids. Rhythm Heaven does need a character. I really think it does. But I wouldn't personally pick Chorus Kids. I'd pick the wrestler and the interviewer because I think they'd be more interesting. That was a video I did too. I think they'd be the most interesting choice. People say Karate Joe and then like the Chorus Kids, like Marshall and the Chorus Kids, and they probably are the most likely options. But I think the wrestler and interview would be the most interesting options because it'd be kind of cool to see a tag team character of a pro wrestling luchador kind of character with like a little like midget like interview girl. So yeah. But the rest of those choices were pretty interesting too. Heihachi, Incineroar. Oh, and Mach Rider. Thanks for refreshing the thing for me. Hades would be cool. Isaac, Mach Rider, and Incineroar. I think I'd like to see Incineroar more, but a lot of people would want to pick Decidueye. And before we got the Pokemon trainer back and everything, I would like to see. They are very likely, but I'm hoping it's not just some villains. Eggman, Chaos, and Bison. And Bison would be really cool. Gary or Blue. Pokemon. Oh, that would be interesting seeing a Pokemon trainer Blue. If we see another trainer, I think if they would go that route, I think they might actually want to go. It'd be interesting. I know what you're saying, like Switch era characters, like new 3DS and Wii U, and Switch era characters as DLC there in Infinite. I really like to see at least one of them on the base roster. I really would, because I'd like to see some newer characters as well as the older characters. I'd like to see a balance, because that's always what Smash Bros. Has seen, a balance of older and newer characters. I don't really want them to go too much on fan favorites, even though I know that's a bad thing. I'm sorry to say that. I really don't want people to hate me to say that, but I'd really like to see it balance out, like newer characters to bring those characters to the light for fans, and then the fan favorites. Because if you give all the fans their fan favorites, who are you going to add later? You have to balance like fan favorites out and fan requested characters out, I think. But yeah, like who said M Bison? M Bison would be interesting, and Heihachi would be interesting too. Although if a Namco character got in, I'd really hope it was a Tails character. Free DLC if you have a... Oh, I'd really like to see Ken. Peach. Oh, yeah, and free DLC if you have the service. You know they're probably not going to do that. That's asking for way too much. That's way too much asking, if you get free DLC. Maybe a character. I could see maybe a character or two as free DLC, but not like the entire DLC cast they're going to give us. I'm sure there's going to be quite a few characters as DLC. It's Nintendo. They have DLC in everything now. That's money. All the Fire Emblem games have DLC. Mario Kart's just got new DLC, even though that one was free. They put stuff in Zelda and in Xenoblade 2 and stuff. It's like Nintendo lately, so it does kind of cost money. But free DLC, like one character or two, maybe, if you have a service, like, oh, you get one character, and then the rest you have to pay for it, kind of thing. Like, we're throwing you this one bone, kind of thing. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I'd go for that. Who else do they have as on my list? Perfect. Yeah. Speaking of Undertale, I did have a possible plan of putting Sans in my list eventually for a future newcomer video, so there's that. But this is, like I said, the one I'm not sure about doing these characters yet. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video on him or not. The dude from Steam World, I was thinking about doing a video on him. Maybe the Rabbids, even though, quite frankly, Rayman would be a more interesting character for Ubisoft. And more deserving. Yes, I agree. I like to be fair, though. I don't really like the Rabbids either, but I at least like to be fair with my choices for newcomers. If you've actually watched like my videos, I give characters a chance. I say why they make sense, and then I give them boosted ideas. But then the percentage chance is when I usually dog some characters down and be like, yeah, I don't really see them as likely. I don't really want them. I give them a lower percent chance, but I give every character a chance. Even though I'm not a big fan of Rabbids, I'm thinking about doing a video on the Rabbids. So there you go. I'd rather see Rayman, even though Rayman's not the top third party I want to see right now. Right now, since they finally did Simon and finally did Richter and got Castlevania out of the way, and obviously after them killing off Shovel Knight, my top two third parties I want to see now are thank you for watching my old videos, are Travis Touchdown and Shantae. Those are my two wanted third party characters right now. Yeah. When I like Rayman a lot, but I haven't really played the whole lot of the Rayman games. Not Legends. I haven't got to Legends yet, surprisingly. Origins, and then a couple of like the 3D era ones, and then the original. I remember seeing online people mentioning about that mosquito bug thing as his Final Smash, and when I did my video, I did that thing too. But that's what I gave him in my video in terms of like a Rayman Final Smash would be that mosquito thing he rides on and attacks people. But yeah, Travis Touchdown. I really want to see Travis Touchdown in Smash Bros. My number one third party character. Or actually, no, he's my number two. Shantae is my number one. But Travis Touchdown I've wanted ever since I played the No More Heroes game on the Wii. Thank you, Patrick, for commenting on that. If you guys want to watch his podcast, sure, but yeah. I don't think it's only going to be 103. I think there's going to be more because remember we still have more newcomers that are being announced for the game. I'm sure some of them have their own stages. Paper Mario. Travis would be amazing. He would be Bayonetta of Ultimate. Oh, I would hope for Travis Touchdown. But yeah, Paper Mario. If they do Paper Mario, it would probably just be Paper Mario. I don't know if they do Paper Bowser. It'd be cool. And I've wanted Paper Mario for a while now, but I don't know what they in terms of reveal. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Reveal, like revealing Travis would be like breaking the internet. But I would like to see Travis. But like Paper Mario, I want to see him, and I think he's really deserving. And it's kind of sad he missed out on the last couple of games. But I'm thinking if we do get another Mario character that's not like an Echo, it's a battle between possibly Paper Mario and maybe Captain Toad. I think they might be going for Captain Toad now, given that Toad actually has kind of a relevant role to himself. And I know a lot of people for years want to see Toad in Smash Brothers, but I didn't. He wasn't really a major character. I don't think he was a major character in the series, but in terms of moveset potential, I didn't really see too much for him until he did Captain Toad. But Paper Mario in and of itself has been deserving since the original game on N64. And Dr. Eggman. See, that's the thing. Terra would. I don't think Terra would work as a Cloud Echo. I don't really. The only person I think that could work as a Cloud Echo would probably be Zack, and maybe Squall. Any other Final Fantasy character I feel would have to be original unique, because Terra uses a lot of magic, and Terra uses a different sword than the big giant, like, Buster sword that he has. Because of it. I think what Sakurai meant with the 103 thing was that's how many stages they currently have, but we're going to see obviously a couple more stages in the base game, and then obviously newcomers DLC wise will probably have a stage or two, because let's say they announce let's say they announce Springman if he's not DLC. Do you honestly think they won't have an ARM stage? I'm just saying, there's going to be a few stages for a few newcomers, but I think a lot of newcomers they probably will have might fit into the rosters we have right now. If we get another Mario character or Fire Emblem character in the base roster, let's say Captain Toad, Paper Mario, Celica. Obviously we have Mario stages, we have Paper Mario stages, blah blah blah. So yeah, I think. But if it's a new character, if it's Rex or Elma from Xenoblade, I don't think Shulk stage is going to be one that really represents them. So we might get Xenoblade X or Xenoblade 2 stage. Perfect. We're not going to get any more Pokemon. Oh, I wouldn't say that. I think we are going to get them, even if they're DLC, a Pokemon new, because it's pretty obvious we're going to probably get a Gen 7 Pokemon, a new Pokemon in general. But I'm thinking they might represent Gen 7, or even in the DLC case, we do have not 9 characters in Pokemon? Yeah, if you count the Pokemon trainer separate. Gen 8 Pokemon. We're not done. We're not in Gen 9 yet. Okay, I'm only going to have maybe about 10 more minutes or so, because my phone's going to probably be dying soon. So let's do this last right now. But yeah, it's Gen 8 that's coming out next year, not Gen 9. We're still on Gen 7. So the next games are going to be Gen 8. I do think Gen 8 is going to get DLC, and I think Fire Emblem Three Houses is going to get DLC. It's the big new home console HD Fire Emblem. They're going to represent a character from that. And all the characters are unique and different, so if people are complaining about sword users, only about one of them uses a sword. And then obviously Pokemon's Pokemon. They're going to represent a new Pokemon. So I think those 2 characters are going to be DLC, and if Springman and Rex aren't in the game, they're going to be DLC. Those are 4 characters I could easily see as DLC. But I think a Gen 7 will be on the base roster, and I'm hoping for Alm or Celica for Fire Emblem. I don't think they're going to end it with Chrom. I really don't think they're going to end it with Chrom. Especially because he's more of I feel he was a way to fix what they didn't do in Smash 4. I think that's why. I don't think they're going to just add Chrom, make him an Echo, make him the last Fire Emblem character when it's from a game like Awakening, and not represent Echoes or not represent Three Houses. I feel they're good, or even Heroes on the phone. They might represent a Heroes character. It's not going to end with Chrom, because I think there's a lot of people that want uniqueness to Fire Emblem, and they complain about us getting the same character, but yet they don't want any more newcomers. Original ones like Celica, who focuses a lot on magic, Edelgard, who uses an axe, Dimitri a lance, Claude, he's an archer. I think people would care if it's just a Gen 7 in general. I don't think it matters if it's the Decidueye or Incineroar or whatever, but I think people would care about seeing a low Pokemon character. And I have seen people, there was a person earlier in the video that mentioned Blue, Gary from Generation 1. I've seen people recommend this online. I've seen someone recommend the Alolan trainer, and you can get the 3 Pokemon in there. Thoughts on the Blue? It's probably going to be a story mode. It's probably going to be some sort of story mode. I don't think it necessarily means the character has to be special. I think sometimes it is just to be, popular and and represent a certain thing in the series. You're good. No, you are not kicking my ass with Toon Link. I'd be kicking your ass with any character I pick. I don't really know who I'm going to be playing as in Smash Ultimate yet. I'm looking to pick up the Belmonts and hopefully get back into Link now that they kicked out Twilight Princess design, which I didn't really like that much, and we have the Breath of the Wild look. Array would be pretty cool. It really would. Array from Custom Robo. Surprise fighters? Give me a second here. I want to go a little bit longer with this. My phone's dying. Yeah, it's really dying. Surprise fighters to at least expect. Oh, another person that wants to play as Richter. Yeah, Jerome. I do see me playing more as Richter than Simon, which is surprising because I like Simon more. Sorry about this. There we go. At least I can at least talk still now. But yeah, Simon, I do want to play as Simon. But Richter, yeah, I do want to play as Richter. He was the one that I really liked seeing, and he was the big surprise for me in the recent Direct was Richter. I literally had I don't know if I've had you on Switch yet. I forgot who I've had on Switch. I haven't played the Switch in a couple of weeks, given that I was busy with work. Sorry about that. If you put your code, message me or something, hopefully I could add you. I want to add everyone. I don't know if I've added you yet, Jerome. But I know I have about 12 people, 14 people on the Switch so far I'm friends with, so maybe? I haven't looked in a while. Yeah, I'm going to go at least maybe 10 more minutes on this. So any more questions, discussions, Smash Brothers, whatever, just put it below. K. Rool and Ridley. I do see me playing as K. Rool at least. I'm hoping the online works well, TBD. But I can see myself playing as K. Rool a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to see myself playing as Ridley. I don't know. Super retro characters you hope to think or see. The retro character I want to see the most is Muddy Mole from Mole Mania. If you've ever played that, it's original game. It was a Game Boy game, original Game Boy game in the early 90s. He's the old retro character I want to see the most is him, and then Starman or Fighter Hayabusa from Pro Wrestling. Sakurai got mech. That mech thing might represent someone, or it might represent a doll Skell from Elma from Xenoblade X. If that rumor is to be true, the codename one, which we don't. Anything else? I know I just missed that last comment after the mech thing, so I forgot what it said. Sorry. Nope. Anything else? Anything to discuss? What you have seen, what you want to see in terms of my Smash newcomers list, any characters you want me to do videos on. I mean, I have numerous characters I have right now that I want to do videos on, but I haven't got to them yet because I'm spacing them out a bit. And I have about 120 characters planned. I'm on character 68 next. So yeah, there you go. Oh, sorry. So yeah, Jerome. Wily or Dr. Robotnik? If we got one of them, I would rather see Dr. Wily, given I'm more of a fan of Mega Man, and I think he'd be more interesting. I think, but Dr. Eggman I could see potentially too. I don't really know so much about. I know they've already done. They've broken the idea of Reggie. Reggie would be interesting. It'd be interesting to see a legit Reggie that's not like a me. So there's that. I think we'll get at least one more third-party character on the base roster. At least one more. I do think they're going to basically be for DLC, I think. But I think we'll get at least one more on this roster. Who that character is, I have no clue. But I think I have a couple choices that we could potentially see. Like, it might be Rayman. I really wish they didn't make Bomberman an assist trophy. I really do. Like, he was one wanted third-party character for this game. Was Bomberman. Last game was Mega Man. Now it's Bomberman. Was rose up to number 1, and it was Shantae and then Travis Touchdown. And then now those two got pushed up, and Bomberman was made assist trophy. So yeah. Oh, and obviously Simon Belmont, someone from Castlevania. But yeah, Drone Crusher, Dr. Wily, or Dr. Robotnik, it'd be cool to see him. And they've already broken the tradition of now with Simon and Richter, 2 characters from one third-party franchise rather than third-party company. But I don't really want to see either of them, but I don't see them as unlikely. It'd be interesting to see them, and that really both of them are deserving, especially Robotnik, Eggman at this point. So, but then everyone really wants Shadow and all that stuff too. And I really personally, because I'm not that big of a Sonic fan, want to see another Sonic character, but I do think they deserve one. Smash Run. Smash Run would be cool, but I don't. But that in terms of that new mode, I think it's going to be like another subspace thing. I think it's going to be like, you suck in Smash Sniping. Have we ever actually fought each other? Because how do you know? But yeah, I think the mode's gonna be like a subspace thing. I think it's gonna be like a subspace story mode type thing. I think they're gonna give us like a cutscene based story type thing, which is where the boss battles like the Rathalos and Dracula and all that are gonna be, and hopefully some more new characters. Like maybe they'll make like Metal Face and whatnot as bosses, like they were in the last one. What's Smash Sniping? No glue. I don't really know. Ian drops your ass. You fear Drone. Bring it on. I'll make sure you're my first opponent, Drone Crusher. You're Richter versus my Captain Falcon. I'll beat you with Captain Falcon or Shulk or somebody. You can see Travis touch on him being anti-hero. I hope Travis Touchdown. I've been wanting him since like the days of at least Smash 4. The trophy, we have like 103 stages so far, about 800 and 900 musics, songs in the game. Trophies, I'm assuming trophy-wise, we're probably going to get. It's going to be close to probably 1,000, maybe 800, 700 range. How many did we have in Smash 4? I forgot the exact number. Does anyone know the exact number of trophies we had in Smash 4? On either of them, 3DS or Wii U, or both together, whatever. Because it's going to be more than that. I think Travis Touchdown made quite a bit of sense in Smash 4. I really do. Given that at the time, the Wii was still fairly a couple years off from being done. And No More Heroes was one of the biggest third parties, I think, on the Wii. And now they're bringing it back with Travis Strikes Again. I think, and it kind of helps. I know it's a Kojima situation, but that's through his friends with Sakurai. So he's the one I'm holding out the most for besides Shantae. And maybe someone from Tails. So I really new Earthbound character. Yeah, maybe. 743 in Smash 4. Is that just the Wii U one, or is that all of them together? Because that's what I would need to know. Is that all together, like including 3DS and Wii U with the DLC, or Wii U? Okay, 743. expect about 1,000 maybe. I'm going to assume at least 900 to 1,000 range, given that they're going to be having they're obviously going to have trophies from Castlevania, Nintendo. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Everyone wants to see Nintendo as like a NES Echo, and it'd be interesting given that they finally gave us, Mother, 1, Earthbound 0 on, the Wii U and whatnot. 707. Yeah, it's going to probably be close to about in the 800 to 1,000 range then, I'm sure, given that they will probably give us more trophies for Metal Gear Solid, given its comeback, and they're probably going to throw in like Metal Gear Solid 5 and Snake Eater and stuff like that. And then they're obviously going to have all the Castlevania trophies and any other third parties. They probably add newcomers and franchises that obviously might not get a character or so. So yeah, I'm going to say about 800 to 1,000, more so in that 900 range. Yeah, we're getting close to. I'm gonna say it right now. Like 9 more minutes, about an hour of this, and then I'm going to call it quits for now. And then next time I do going live, whether it's Smash Brothers or not, I'm going to do it during the day. I'm going to do it because I probably get more people that could probably watch during the day. King K. Rool trailer, Karate Man. Oh yeah, people keep thinking the whole Donkey Kong thing is like Karate Man, like his laying down pose thing. Like I said earlier in the video, I'd like to see a Rhythm Heaven character, but I'm not. And I know karate. Oh, 2:45. That's about the time I'm at. Is 2. Yeah, about the same time, about 2:50. Wart and Stanley, the Bugman assist trophies. Yeah. How about we represent those characters as assist trophies, especially Stanley the Bugman? He seems like the biggest off character that could be playable or assist trophy that I'm surprised has never been put in yet. But in terms of retro characters, it'd be for me, it'd be either Mike Jones, Muddy Mole, or Starman, or Fire Hayabusa, or Excite Biker. Those are like the 5, 6 I'm pushing for the most. If we get a retro character, which I'm surprised we haven't even seen a retro character announcement yet. And there's not too many rumors on most of them. So, what else do you guys want to discuss? Like I know you said it's about 2:50 in the morning, but I've got a few things I still have left to do tonight. So yeah, I'm going to end it at about an hour, at 60 minutes or so. So I will do this again, and I will hopefully let you guys know when I'm going to do it again, whether it's Smash Brothers or otherwise, because I haven't done a live video in a while. I did a test run months ago and got maybe 2 views on it. I'm getting 6 people on here right now, which is the most I've had so far, given that I've never really done too many live videos, and given that I'm not really that big of a channel. But yeah, anything else you guys want to discuss? We have about I'll say about 6 to 10 minutes to discuss anything you guys want to discuss or talk about, or ask me questions, character pages, assist trophies, music, modes, your favorite Smash character, I don't know, who you want to see the most, and who stuff like that. I hope Stage Builder is back. I hope they improved it a bit. I liked it in Smash 4, but there was a lot of room they could have used to improve upon it. And I'm hoping they do it like they did in Brawl. It's kind of weird that it seems like Brawl had a slightly better stage editor, I think, than Smash 4 did. New bosses. Well, we know the Rathalos is going to be one. We know Dracula is going to be one. And we're probably going to see maybe some of the stage hazards from 4 be one, like Metal Face and Yellow Devil and stuff like that. And they'll probably give us stuff like maybe Dr. Wily being a boss, or Dr. Eggman. I'm trying to think. I would love to see a boss from Fire Emblem, one of the giant dragons, like Grima or something, or the one from Fire Emblem 6. Am I thinking? What's her name? Irvine? I'm trying to remember her name. The one girl that turns into a dragon. Roy's game. Some of those characters would be pretty cool to see as bosses, especially a dragon from Fire Emblem, which is the most iconic thing about Fire Emblem is dragons, and the only dragon we so far have is Corrin. Rayquaza would be cool as a boss. It'd be interesting if they bring back some of the bosses from Brawl and then have some of the stage hazards from 4 be bosses like Metalface, which is one of the biggest characters I was pushing for as a boss because I was hoping that in Smash 4 we were going to get like a new story mode. So it's kind of funny that like Metalface is like this big, threatening, giant metal robot thing, and he was just a stage hazard. And then some new character bosses or so, like maybe hopefully something from Fire Emblem, like I said, maybe something from Pokemon that's maybe not Rayquaza, maybe like what's that one Pokemon I'm thinking of from Gen 7? Like one something like this. I'm trying to think now. Or anything would be interesting just to see a new, boss. Like third parties should definitely. I want to definitely see Dracula as a boss. He was a character I was really pushing. Yeah, that name sounds about right. Necrozma. Yeah, that sounds about right. I was thinking. But yeah, just a Gen 7 boss thing, and then throwing in some dragon from Fire Emblem, even though we have Rathalos, but like there's differences in dragons between those series, especially if it's more like your Eastern versus Western dragons. Dr. Robotnik, Eggman, Wily, Dracula now. It'd be interesting to see something like Metal Gear, fighting the giant Metal Gear, especially now that Snake's back. Fighting the Metal Gear would be cool. I really don't. I'm trying to think of other bosses. They bring back P. Piranha. They bring back Kenbo, so nothing surprises me anymore. Yeah, that's about right. Dante would be cool. See another Capcom character. I'd love to see Dante, although I do think if we do get another Capcom character, it's probably going to be a Monster Hunter, given that we have Rathalos now, or Phoenix Wright. And then if it's not either of them, it's probably going to be someone from Resident Evil, like Leon or Jill or something. And then if it's not them, then they probably go for Dante, even though Dante would be a really cool character. I don't think he's the most likely, but he is possible, especially if they bring the series to the Switch. It'd be kind of cool if they bring Devil May Cry 5 and like an HD collection to the Switch or something. Okay, we have about 4 minutes now. 3 minutes. Technically 2, but I'm going to get it a little bit over 60. I'll give it a little bit over 60 just to kind of finish it. Because, yeah, my phone, I'd rather not have it overheat because it's on the charger right now. That's the reason why I changed my position from the living room to right here in the kitchen. It's on the charger right now, and my hand's getting hot. So, yeah. So, anything else you guys want to discuss for this, first major big Smash Ultimate discussion? Like I said, I will do more of these as time goes on. Yeah, bringing a lot of stuff to the game is. Yeah, I do think the chances are if we do get more third-party characters, at least on the base roster, it's probably going to be something like a Monster Hunter, given that we have Rathalos, and probably stay with them, and then maybe a possibility of they might do an indie character, but I think that'd probably be more DLC oriented, an indie character, and then someone like Travis Touchdown might be more DLC. Rayman makes sense on the base roster. Dragon Quest can go either way. Tails can go either way. The little references to Sakurai puts in the back. You mean like the purple and yellow chairs? Are you talking about the purple and yellow chairs? Because I know everyone's is trying to say that's like Waluigi and Wario and stuff. And some people say it's Spyro Dragon. Some people say it's Majora's Skull Kid. Yeah, the chairs are. Well, there are other ones he does too. But yeah, chairs are the most recent ones. A lot of people say those chairs could be anything. They could be Spyro Dragon. They could be Majora's Skull Kid. They could be Waluigi. Like, they could be a lot of different things. But yeah, I could see Sakurai because he does stuff like that, but people I think it's like Waluigi, given that he's already an assist trophy. I don't think it's him, but it could be any other character that's purple and yellow. There's a lot of different video game characters that are purple and yellow, Nintendo or otherwise. So maybe. Hey, we're at an hour, just a little bit longer. Anything else? Anything else you guys want to discuss? Perfect. Let's end it with that. Yep. People are also theorizing the guns and referencing the rifle stage. Oh, that picture with the battle mode thing. Oh yeah, I just recently seen that. I just seen that like a couple hours ago. I could see him doing that, but realistically, I'm not trying to. I don't. It's not that I hate Waluigi. I'm just not a big fan of wanting to see him in the game. But if he got in, I see he deserves it. I'm kind of on the fence about the whole Waluigi situation. I really, because I feel if we get another Mario character, I'd rather it be like Captain Toad or Paper Mario rather than Waluigi. I and I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself because I said the same thing in my videos sometimes, but it's like he's only like in the sports games and like Kart and Mario Party and stuff like that. I really think he deserves his own franchise to be included, maybe in Luigi's Mansion or a WarioWare or like, be something important to the Mario series before he gets included. I don't want to sound like I'm hating on the character, even though that's what it does sound like. The whole thing about Daisy though is like she works as an echo. That's what made her easy to throw her in, and she did have at least one main game in Mario Land, even though that was like almost 30 years ago. But like Waluigi would have to be in like a new fighter, and maybe I could see him as DLC. I really could see him as DLC. I don't see him on the base roster, but I could see him maybe doing something as DLC. How would Waluigi be an echo of Olimar? I want to know that. Really, I do. And it's not me hating on the character, but it doesn't make sense. People say he should be an echo of Luigi, even though he's nothing like Luigi. But now Olimar? Because math. Sounds like a decent reason to me. I can go with that. So, yep. Well, anything's possible. I'm not saying I'm hating on Waluigi and I'd be against him getting in. I just don't really see him as likely. I don't want to make it sound like I'm a hater. There's people that are haters online that are blatant haters, but I'm like in the middle ground. More so maybe not liking him, but I'm in the middle ground. I'm not trying to hate on the character. So if you think I am, I'm not. I'd rather see someone else from Mario, someone like Captain Toad or Paper Mario, because Paper Mario I think deserves it a whole lot more. That's possible, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to hate on the character, and I don't disagree with his chances. But it's like if he's going to be that majorly popular to be put in, I think Sakurai would for DLC because I think the roster has been decided for a while. So all these people going on about the whole Waluigi thing, I think are going to get maybe they'll get their character in DLC, and that'd be cool. I'd be fine with that. Like I said, I don't. It's possible they can do anything with him. Like right now, it's like we're really kind of seeing every single announcement, every rumor, everything about this character is like anything seems to happen because some rumors disagree with others, some leaks disagree with others. Like the directs are agreeing and disagreeing with certain things. It's like anything could really happen right now. No, Patrick, just leave this stream right now. You're gonna get these. Jeez. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to end this in about a minute. So, any remaining questions? Anything remaining discussions? Discuss it right here. A minute. I'm going to give it to 106. Right here, right now. Any last things? And then I'll say goodbye till the next time I do this, which will probably be within the week. And I'll try to be consistent with it after that. And do it during the day when I try to get more people that might be able to watch it. Yes, you don't. But yeah, it's about anytime now. Smash Bros. Ultimate's coming out December 7th. You can discuss it down there in any future video I do, and hope you guys like this little thing. This is the longest I've ever gone live for. I've only ever done it a half hour at most. So see you all in the next one. Bye.